nice.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard till my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I really like this song, okay? The idea of like separating yourself into two. Ah! Hey there, welcome back to my poorly disguised BPD. It's not a BPT, you can't say that, you don't have the illness, you can't say that, you literally can't say that. But I did. Why? Why'd you say it? Because it's a little bit funny, and I'm gonna say it no matter what. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Rabbit Hole. I mentioned previously that I have like two sides to me. And I do. You can see them right there. I see them myself too. Don't you worry about that. I'm fully aware that I'm split in two. And not in like, you know, like a sexy way. It's more like a morbidly horrifying kind of way, and it's because I want to talk about the two sides of me and how I like kind of like I don't want to say dissect myself, but split myself when I'm doing like decision making, and how it's helped me personally. All right, I mentioned it a little bit before. I mentioned that it makes me like a little bit more open-minded of a person, but I didn't really like show any examples. You know what I mean? And I think examples are the best way to show it in the first place, in my opinion. But yeah, let me think. You know, there actually was this time when I was like when I was super afraid of like overtaking people while walking, you know what I mean? Like stepping in front of a person, walking a little bit faster than them, and then like staring at you as you walk past them, and it's kind of like, hey, what you doing that for? But at the same time, you know for a very well fact that if you stayed at their pace for the entire time that they were walking, you were not gonna make it to your destination on time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm vibing? You know what I'm saying? I used to think that it was like super rude. It was super rude to overtake people, like go in front of them, you know, bolt past them, and then even after that, you would have to like keep up the pace so they wouldn't like overtake you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, huge. Oh. But the other side of me always like kind of said, yeah, but like they're moving really slow. You know what I mean? Like, they're moving really slow, and I have, like, I know it's a little bit individualistic. Don't get me wrong. A little bit selfish, if you will. But at the same time, they are literally a detriment in my way, and I need to be self-serving for once in my life. You know what I mean? I think, oh. I don't think it's, like, selfish, personally. I think it's more so optimal, you know what I mean? I think it's efficient. More efficient than, you know, just waiting behind them for, like, maybe the next 30 minutes of your life, walking behind them. It's not even fun. It's not useful. It's not good. Yeah, but like it's really rude, you know what I mean? It's kind of rude, isn't it? I mean, yeah, but like you know, being rude is kind of like kind of subjective, you know what I mean? Like they're being rude by moving way too slowly and having someone behind them like literally try to, you know, or blocking the, how do you say, way of someone behind them. Especially if they're like literally right in front of you on the sidewalk, you know what I mean? You can't stop that from happening either. It's not like a thing that you can just avoid. Because everyone can walk on a sidewalk, and everyone will walk on a sidewalk should they need to. Huge. So just oh, one sec. So just go. You know what I mean? Just start walking. It's gonna help you in the long run, trust me. It is a little bit rude. It's not very socially well presenting, if you will. There's no way. It doesn't really look good, you know what I mean? It doesn't give you a good look, but at the same time it's efficient. And honestly, they shouldn't be walking that slow in the first place, you know what I mean? I guess so. That's how I settled it inside my head at the very least. One of the sides won. Sometimes they come to compromises, by the way. They don't just like, it's not a, how do you say, winner takes all, or like a, like only one side is correct. There are compromises inside my head. There are. Trust me, there are. Oop. They don't happen, like, you know, all the time. So does the other options. But, like, you know, they happen sometimes. There's a wide variety of active things in my head. Like, active elements. You know what I mean? Oop. And I'm glad to have them. Oh. One sec. Oop. Oh. Even, like, going to university, to be completely honest. There were two sides of that, because like half of me was like, hey, you're going to an art university that they don't really have like the most or the best prospects, you know what I mean? Generally speaking, whenever parents or literally anyone in the human race like recommends a college, they don't usually go for art. But then, like, the other half of me was like, yeah, but like, if not this, then like, how do you say this? You're not really gonna be doing something that you love for the rest of your life if you don't try now. You know what I mean? Double all the ammo on guns, but your speed is halved. Sure. Mostly because I only have deflect. I wouldn't have taken this in any other instance. Up. Come on. Come on, Moko. You got this. Please? Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I did eventually end up going for the art. For an art degree. Was it a mistake? Honestly, even though like the prospects aren't really good at the moment, and haven't been for a little bit, I'm gonna be honest, I think it was still worth it. I think it still is. I don't know. Oh. The college experience was nice. I don't really regret that. Oh. And I kind of just found out a little bit more of what I wanted to do with my life. Which is do animation, not really as a job, more as a, I don't want to say selfish thing, but more of a, but I would say more of a non-company based thing, because whenever I look at animation companies, and I think I said this before, but I'll say it one more time. Oh. Yeah, I will say it one more time. I want to create animations, but I don't want to create someone else's animations. Like, to be an animator and serve yourself is actually one of the funnest things of all time. But nowadays, animation as a job just includes people who, well, make the dreams of other people come true, you know what I mean? You don't get creative liberty. What you get is a job where you, like, serve someone else's dreams. And I think that's just not what I really want to do. You know what I mean? I mean, it's nice to do so, don't get me wrong. It's a very nice action to do. To, you know, provide yourself in favor of someone else. But at the same time, it's not really that fun, if that makes any sense. That's not the reason I wanted to do animation in the first place. Oh. Oh. Also, I'm not really sure if I'll ever do, like, an episode like this again. It is, like, okay. You guys want to hear about the femboy voice? Maybe 4 years ago, I did a redeem. I did a redeem that made me do a femboy voice for 5 minutes. I had to take it off. Not because I, like, got tired of it, but because it was actually, like, not exactly harming my voice, but, like, how do you say, it was straining my voice, you know what I mean? This voice is not the femboy voice, by the way. It was a lot higher. It was so much higher. It was so much higher. And a lot more breathy, and a lot more toned. Oh. But long story short, this was not it. Oh! Please! Oh, thank you. But yeah. Is it gone? It's gone now, by the way. It's gone now. Hey, no way. Nice. It is gone. Not because I genuinely hated it, or like, oh no, I don't like doing the femboy voice anymore, but like, mostly because, I don't know, it didn't really fit my character. But now that I think about it, now that I look at my comments, now that I'm like being more self-aware than any YouTuber has been in like maybe the entire year. It's only how many years or how many months inside the year, I don't know. Oh, hello Yummy, how are you? Ain't no way I thought I'd deflect you. Nice. Okay, not gonna lie, the movement speed is actually kind of bad. Having the movement speed is actually kind of terrible. Just a little bit. I can still do it. I can still do it. It's definitely possible. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're literally losing like in maybe 3 minutes. Yeah, but like, what if I won? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, I did it. Oh. We're not done yet. Alright, toss her over. Toss me over. What the hell are you saying? What are you doing over there? Being cute? Just a little bit? No, you're not! You're literally not! What are you talking about? Anyways, I'm gonna completely ignore that side of me. That side of me is long gone. It is over. That side of me is when I did the Valorant GFE ASMR. That is off of YouTube for like various reasons. You may not believe me, by the way. You may be saying he's talking out of his bum. He's talking out of his bum, but no, it exists. It was a video that I did delete It is gone now. Ow. In a way. Whew. It did exist for like a small while, don't get me wrong, but like it's gone now, it's gone now. You guys can't see it. It's not allowed to be seen, and honestly, okay, I still have the video to be completely honest. But I'm never gonna release it. Until? No, not until, not 1,000 subs. No, don't, no, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that. No, imagine though, she messed with my timing. I swear to God. I blame you for this, you know. I know. Guilty as charged. No, but like I could have focused up. I could have done it. I could have won the game. I could have won the game. I could have gotten speedrun achievement. Come on. Yeah, but like it's funny. Yeah, but like it's fine. You'll do it again, right? If you're really good at rabbit hole, you'll actually do it this time, right? I'm pretty sure. No, but like it's really hard to get to that part of the game, though. It's really difficult. I need a little bit of time. I need a little bit of focus. Yeah, but like that's not entertaining. That's like not fun. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what you're saying. I literally don't know what you're saying. You'll understand in time. You're saying nothing. You are literally saying nothing. There is no words in your mouth. That makes sense. You can put something in my mouth right now. No, you can't. I'm you. I'm literally you. Stop being so self-aware. That's not like, how do you say? That's not fun. She goes again. She goes again. Oh. But no, it's actually quite fun to have these two voices in my head. I'm not gonna lie. Not voices. They're not voices. They're not voices. I swear. I do not have a BPD, but it is fun to act like you do. Not really. Actually, no, that's a lie. I lied. How do you say this? It's nice to have another voice in your head. I don't know. I feel like it makes me a little bit impartial and a little bit funnier, but like it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like even like posting this episode or posting an episode like this was kind of like, do I really want to do that? I mean, it's gonna require like a lot of brain power, but like if you pull it off, it'll be funny. You know what I mean? Oh, it'll be okay. Yeah. I think the concept's like super fun, at the very least. Even if it flops a little bit, even if it like even if you don't perform very well, and you are good at improv, so you know what? Maybe you will. But like, even if it flops, I think the concept is there. The concept is pretty funny. I would do it. I think if someone did it in like a comedy saw, it would kind of pop off. You know what I mean? I mean, I get that. I get that. I do. But like, you remember that time? Oh, one sec. 99 coins, but you lose all your coins. Why would I do that? No. All right. Remember that time when like. Okay, this isn't the first time I've done this, okay? I used to do this when I was, like, doing chores around the house in the middle of the night, and it would creep the heck out of my dad, because he's like, hey, Naishi, who are you talking to? And I'm like, oh, myself. And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, wait, no, don't give him that voice, don't give him that voice, okay? I'm being my dad today, okay? I'm being my dad. You cannot be my dad. Oh. Do not give him that voice. But, you know, he would be like, hey, Naishi, who are you talking to down here? Like, I hear some voices. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Honestly, like, half me thought it was just in my head, by the way. Half me thought, like, when he was saying that, I was just saying this stuff in my head. But it seems that I was, like, actually speaking it out into the real world. And that's kind of crazy. And he was, like, super weirded out. But I'm like, yeah, but, like, it helps me sort my thoughts, Dad. It helps me sort my thoughts. It's really helpful, I swear. So he still lets me do it to this day. He's still weirded out by it, as all parents should be when their children like talk to themselves. But like I think it's helped me a lot. I think it's helped me a lot personally. Okay, I think it's helped me a lot. Is all I'm saying. But yeah. Oh, I already bought that. Fair enough. My time loss. Yeah, but like, what if it was there? You know what I mean? What if it was? Like, the damage up was there, and then you actually had to go back and get it? You would have saved your time, like, hypothetically. Yep, that's only hypothetically. What's happening now is not hypothetical. It's part of the game. I want to win. I want to get the speedrun achievement. Come on. Brother, you're like... What is this? Like... Oh. You're like almost 100 episodes into the series, and you still haven't gotten the speedrun achievement? That's kinda lame. That's kinda lame. I know it is. I know it is. Now shut up. Shut the heck up. I'll get it eventually, okay? I'll get it eventually. If I don't get like a single speedrun achievement before... Oh, ow. Before episode 100 of Rabbit Hole, I don't know what I'll do. You know what? Maybe the chat can... maybe the chat can like suggest something about that. I'm not too sure. Ow. Actually, I do have one thing I could do. I'll leave it secret for now. I'll leave it secret for now. We'll leave it for another episode. But what if you told them? What if you told them anyway? Even though like the model's like completely disjointed, and you kind of need the model to be jointed just to tell them. Yeah, I'll do it next episode, or maybe the episode after that. If I remember, I'll do it next episode. Okay, I promise. All right, fine. But yeah, no, I kind of like this side of me. I do too. No, you don't. No, you don't. You hate it. No, I do. I definitely do. No, I hate it, actually, now that I think about it. But, like... Oh. One sec. I gotta focus for Stavius. Two, three. Right? And you're in. Keep going. Keep going. Oh god. Okay, also, what are you saying? What are you saying? You're talking to yourself, you know what I'm saying. Well, don't say it like that, okay? Please don't say it like that. Did I get... Ooh, cake. You can have my cake. Don't say that. Literally don't say that. You're gonna summon, like, the femboys. You're gonna summon the femboy wanters. Alright, you don't do that. You don't do that. Your whole thing is that you're like a little bit risque. You're a little bit risque, but like you're sensical in some kind of sense. A little bit self-serving, you know what I mean? Yeah, but like you literally never made like a chart for me, okay? You are making this up on the spot, okay? You have not made like a designated personality chart, and I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I literally don't know what I'm doing. Okay, you got me there. I'm gonna be completely honest. That is the exact case we're in. But like we're kind of stuck here now that it's happening. You know what I mean? Like part of me wishes that like I just get a game over so I have to or don't have to do this anymore. But at the same time, I'm actually kind of rocking it. We're at like 7 minutes already. I think I gotta get it before like 8 or maybe 10. I don't know. Nice. Alright. I'll be a little bit inspirational. I'll be a little bit positive this time, okay? Alright, fine. Please do. I do beg you to do so. It would be very nice of you if you did. And I do thank you for it. You're welcome. Also, why... Okay, actually, which side of me is this one? Which side of me is this one? And which one is this one? Legitimately. Because I want to believe that... You know what? I'm just gonna let you guys do it. Viewer discretion is advised. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Viewer interpretation is what it is. So I'm going to assume that you guys know exactly which side I am. Or maybe it's just gonna become like a thing where like both sides are actually, or no, there's a different perception of every single person, and you know, you guys decide on your own, you know what I mean? I love autonomous thinking. Yeah, but you could like tell them which side it is, or which side is which, and then make it like a million times easy for them to discern. Yeah, but I love being autonomy. I love autonomy. They should be able to find this stuff on their own, or make their own like decisions. It would be so cool. Yeah, but like it's so difficult to follow. It's literally so difficult to follow. Legitimately. Okay, why are you being reasonable now? I thought your entire thing was being unreasonable, a little bit horny, and like, oh, bunk, and like just a contrarian. Legitimately, we literally have not had like any kind of. We do not have set personalities. You literally said this yourself, like maybe a few episodes ago. Okay. Like, jeez. Hey, Omi. Welcome back. Maybe this bit has gone a little bit too far. No, I think it's just because it's gone a little bit too long. I think we can do this in short bursts. and it'll be a little bit better. Honestly, I agree with that. I kind of agree with that, to be honest. I'll agree with you on this one. Oh. Oh. Maybe if I did it like in like 10-15 minute intervals, it would be a lot easier to manage. I mean, the game is fine, by the way. The game is completely fine in this sense. It is one of the perfect games to do this. Not because the gameplay is like in any way kind of simple, but because I've played it way too many times. Ow. Hello there, Yomi. Almost got hit, but we're not done. Oh. Alright, alright. Come on. Ain't no way. Almost there. She's almost down, come on. Oh! Alright, nice. Get the heart really quick. We are 10 minutes out, so it's no speed run, but we might beat the game, which is kind of nice. Come on, come on. Please stay down. Hello. How you doing? You know, I really like the motorbike. This is not the time. Let me focus. But like, it has a super cute design. It looks like you know Teen Titans? Oh. Oh. One sec, one sec. Oh. Up. Ooh. Alright, we're in. Gosh! No damage, we're good. Jeez! Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you did enjoy. Have a good morning, afternoon, and / or good night. And I'll see you guys over in the next video. See ya, see ya. Bye-bye.